Okay, hello everyone. I hope that you can hear us pretty well. I would like to welcome you on our Q&A session. Also, we'll be doing a Steam page presentation. Please welcome with me Gabi, our voice of the
Hello.
community, and Elaine, who recently joined us as a community manager. You can find her
Our
in the
guardian
chat.
angel.
Yeah, some of you probably been talking with her in our Discord server, so you might know her already. And as for the plan from this session, from this live stream, we plan to showcase you the trailer. We will show you the whole trailer. Also, we'll try to go scene by scene and explain to you what we wanted to emphasize in this trailer and what we wanted to show, which gameplay mechanics. Also, we'll go through the screenshots and we will explain the GIFs and descriptions on the Steam page, so everything is clear to you. Also, we'll be answering questions along the way, so please feel free to ask for any details whenever you feel like it. Elaine will be summing up the questions for us and we will try to answer them as they come up. And after we finish the presentation, we'll just hold a typical Q&A session when we will go through the questions we compiled from the comments, the questions from the Discord server from you guys. We'll try to answer everything.
Michael, I see from the chat that our volume is low, so can you turn it up a little bit?
Sure thing, sure thing. Now it should be more. Okay. Please let us
How
know
is it now?
if it's better. There is a bit of delay on the chat, but if the volume goes up, you can tell us if it's fine right now.
Volume is fine. Okay. They just need to turn their audio up. Lol. LOL. One sec.
I think it should be fine right now.
Okay.
Okay, let's proceed, guys. First of all, we'll just go with the trailer. So please enjoy once again the full trailer. Then we'll just go and explain the scenes.
This is awesome. Oh, yeah. All right. A good day for me. Yeah. I'm loving this.
Okay, sorry guys for the volume at the beginning. There was a bit of missed settings with the audio volume right now. I already have lowered the volume, so it should be fine. So, are there any questions from the chat about the trailer?
Yeah, so I'm looking at the chats. It's amazing. Thank you for that kind of comments. I hope the audio is nice now. Are there any questions for the trailer? Oh, is the trailer fully in game, partially or not in game? A question from Mino.
Oh, okay. This trailer was created using the first iteration of models. It's actually game models and environment, but it was assembled as an animation. So it's not fully gameplay. It's a bit of cinematic trailer, but we are using real models.
All right. So another question, because some of them will be showing later when we go to the Q&A part. So, will be there a better dick physic? Sorry, not a psychic, physic.
There will be definitely better physics. This was just an animation, so it will be definitely more resembling more real digging with an excavator and loader and stuff. So don't worry.
Okay. And another question. Haha, when is the premiere? From Nikita.
I think we'll just go back to these questions later. We will just focus for now for the trailer related things. I think I will just go straight into the presentation and we'll just go frame by frame. I will explain to you guys what you can see here.
Okay, do your magic.
Okay, once again, first frame. As you can see, White Alaska, open map for you. There is a bit of wildlife, and you are starting with a shovel as always. For GMS2, we decided that it would be a good idea to incorporate panning in the river. So you will also have availability to use a bowl and also pan straight into the river.
This is awesome.
And of course, as you could have seen, there was another player. So yes, it's confirmed there will be multiplayer from the start of the premiere. So we heard your voices and incorporated it in GMS2.
No, Michael.
Yeah.
I can feel the fresh air from this tripod. I like that to go outside and take a walk when I see these landscapes.
Yes, exactly. We tried to the Alaskan environment to be as realistic as possible. We used real-time, real-life references from Google Maps, from the screens, from the photos of people. So we tried to compile that into this wild Alaska experience. And as for the recent part that I've shown, there was the one guy at with the gold bars where we can sell our gold. So there will be definitely an NPC instead of a blacksmith. You will be able to sell your gold powder that you collected and the gold nuggets there. And there is one important scene because there is house that you can buy, and yeah, there will be structures that you can unlock and that you can repair and you can make home at Alaska, I would say.
Damn. There is a question. Will be there dedicated servers?
Yes, there will be dedicated multiplayer servers. But as I said, let's just focus on the trailer for now, and I will just go to the technical questions and development questions later in more details, and explain to you our design ideas and what we are planning with development.
Alright.
Another shot, another cool scene, chopping down the trees. This mechanic will be incorporated, and you will have to prepare the parcel before you start digging. You'll have to chop down the trees, you will have to trim the bushes, also get rid of the boulders and rocks, and just preparing the parcel for the excavation.
There's a question from Shema. Can you show a bit of in-game gameplay?
Okay, this is the trailer that we animated. The gameplay is shown on the GIFs and the screenshots, but the full gameplay will be available in the game demo version that will drop soon.
Michael, there is a note that we can't hear you when you talk with the trailer playing from Often Dead Kanji.
Okay, thank you for noticing that. I will just pause and then start commenting. Thank you very much. There was what was that scene? We were transporting the machines, and we incorporated that into GMS2. You will be able to rent a trailer, and you won't have to pay for transport anymore. you could just load the excavator machines, also the wash plant parts on your trailer and transport it yourself. That will be the option.
Okay, there is a note another from Nicholas to turn up the mic more.
Okay, so a bit more sensitivity. Okay.
Yes.
Mm,
How is it now? How is it now? Is it okay? Microphone is okay now? Volume? Okay, super deep, right? Fantastic. So we can go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another screenshot or another scene when we are showcasing the multiplayer. One player is already excavating, one is loading the wash plant, one will be operating dump trucks or running some errands around the wash plants, turning them on, turning them off, plugging water and stuff. Also, the repair system will be there, as well as the upgrades for the wash plants.
It looks nice. It looks really juicy for me.
That's good to hear. Here is a bit of a scene, including the snow parcel. And it's not only that there will be different time of the year, like there will be spring, summer, and winter. We are also aiming at different biomes. Like you would be able to excavate hide in the mountains when the ground is a bit frozen. You will be able to excavate in tundra and different. There's also 2 or 3 different biomes to explore. I won't spoil everything now, but you will be able to see that in screenshots and soon in demo and prologue.
A little suspense, like it's not to not show all and just in parts. There is a question on what engine are you doing this game? Is it Unreal Engine?
Yes, we are doing it entirely on Unreal Engine 5. I will tell a bit more of technical what was behind the decision and why we finished on Unreal Engine 5. We will
Yeah,
go back to
and
it.
there's another question. Will it have a dollar mode as well?
Yes, there will be definitely dollar mode, so you will be able to try out the machines.
All right. So go on, Michael. Go on.
Yeah.
Oh, the another question dropped. When is early access? Will there be an early access?
Uh, yes, there will be, but it will be more like the demo version of the game that will drop in the first half of 2025, first half of this year. Then there will be prologue version, and prologue version is a bit of like early access. That's you could test out more machines, more gameplay. The map will be almost finished. You could take a good grasp of what the game will feel like before buying it.
Nice. So there's another question about joysticks. Can we use joysticks in Gold Mining Simulator 2?
Yes, definitely. There will be support for joystick, for the wheels, and most of the custom setups that you guys have. We will definitely incorporate
Nice.
that.
So, did Gold Rush 2 be update for a Gold Rush from Spinksoft? From the user Spinksoft question.
Did Gold Rush 2?
2 be update for Gold Rush 1?
Yes, I mean, the game is now called Gold Mining Simulator, so the Gold Mining Simulator 2 is just a sequel of the first game.
All right. So,
let me just proceed with the trailer. We have only 20 seconds left.
Yep.
So...
let's go.
All right.
Water time.
Exactly. Now, we showed you that you can choose from many new wash plants. This time we are targeting the factory new wash plants, these beautiful models that you can buy from the shop that are already custom made to help you excavate more gold. you will be able to place them wherever you want and as many as you want. So that's a big feature improvement in Gold Mining Simulator 2. And you will need a lot of friends and multiplayer to run them and help you.
Damn, that sounds like fun. And I saw the trains. It looks really nice. And I love the think with light here, how everything is shown. It's looking really good.
Yeah, the train is just delivery of the wash plants. There won't be any mechanic like driving a train. It will be just delivering the bigger parts to the shop for the wash plants that you order.
Yeah, just can't help it. Like I have the vibe of Harry Potter, when you going to Hogwarts.
There's no owl on this, so
There was a bird before.
it's Falcon. It's Falcon. It's not.
Falcon,
It's not an
okay.
owl.
So it's a gold mining simulator Hogwarts with Falcon instead of owl.
No. Definitely not. Not this type of fantasy.
No, I'm just kidding.
Only.
Okay, so what's left from the trailer?
Yeah, let's finish that up.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'm loving this.
And that was basically showing you the gold hole, finishing up the whole hard day of mining, and inviting you to the Steam page. So let's get back to the Steam page, and we will just go through the screenshots that you can see. I will try to make it full screen. Okay, you should now see it better.
Oh.
First screenshots is first-person mining. We improved the gold terrain the dirt terrain modification, so it will be more accurate, and you will be able to dig holes more accurately. You will be able to build up ramps and flatten the ground to set up the wash plants, so they are sitting on a flat surface, so you don't lose any gold. And that will be a possibility. Also, you have the indicator. We tried to incorporate an indicator if the bucket of excavator is full or not. You will be able to show to see it if you can fit a little bit more dirt in the bucket. Also, you can see there is values for the money, the gold you have. Also, I will answer the questions that you have in mind. There will be OZ system, then will be miles system. You will be able to change between that. What else is here? The days, the year, the time of the year also, and the hour. So the time of the day will be important. There will be the day and night system.
But an attention to detail, like wow.
Yeah, I wanted to go through the UI on the first, the HUD on the first screenshot, because it is also appearing in the next screenshot, so I won't go over it twice. And a compass in the top of the screen. It will be indicating some point of interest, quests, and also the machines that you will be able to highlight on the map.
So I'm guessing this near the work mode is gold, yes? A bucket for gold, like 50 meters.
Not exactly gold, it's just the capacity of the bucket in the excavator. You could see
Okay.
if it's filled already, or you can just squeeze a bit more dirt before emptying it out into the dump truck.
Okay. Seems legit.
Okay, let's proceed further. Now we have the winter parcel. There's already set up wash plants, a few of the machines. As someone mentioned, the machines are lacking hydraulics. I would like to point it, but the hydraulics are already implemented. We were using the first iteration of the models. It will be already there in the game, so don't worry. You could also see a new machine here. I won't spoil what it is, but I think the chat will notice what I'm talking about in the right.
The red one.
No. I mean the right bottom corner.
Ah, all right, because you were pointing there with your cursor, so Okay.
Sorry. Okay, let's go. There is a bit of screenshots left. Panning, first person panning. There is not much to add. You will be able to separate the black sand from the dirt, from the rocks, and choose the gold nuggets that you have at the bottom of the bowl. Setting up wash plants, there will be choosing, of course, you will have a blueprint to choose a place where you want to set up the wash plants, and then you have to set it up part by part, as it was in the previous version of the game. And multiplayer, the long-awaited feature, it will be incorporated at the start of Gold Mining 2. As I mentioned, you will have a set of presets to choose how you want your player to display for others. And here at the screenshot, you're just looking for a good spot to set up the parcel. Here is unloading the trailers. Before you go to work, you will have to transport the parts of the wash plants and set it up. We also added a window indicating the current quest, or just a set of quests that will help you set up the wash plants. We would like to make it as intuitive as possible. Here we have another screenshot of the parcel, showcasing multiplayer this time. Everyone will be able to operate their own machine. Everyone will be responsible for something on the parcel. And that's it. Are there any questions about the screenshots yet?
Well, write any question when you feel like it. Will there be a leaderboard system? A question from Michael Ryan.
Yeah, there will be definitely a leaderboard system. I know some of the players in the Gold Mining Simulator 1 were complaining about the leaderboard system that is a bit repetitive and not that much players play it anymore. But we know that there is still a lot of players that like to compete and just collect as much gold as they can so they can get a reward. We will try to incorporate leaderboards mode in the sequel too, but there will be some tweaks and changes. There will be also leaderboard for the multiplayer mode, so you won't be competing as a solo player, but you will be able to set up your mining company with your friend and compete as the best performing company. That will be one change. Also, there will be not that much of a competition, but cooperation, and we would definitely would like to put emphasis on cooperation in the sequel. You'll be able to collect gold as a base of players. I mean, it will be we will be counting gold that every player in the world has excavated. And if you reach the final milestone, everyone will get a reward. So it won't be as much competitive, more cooperative
I can
gameplay.
help. I can't help but say not milestone, but milestone.
Milestone. Exactly.
Yeah. By the way, there is a question from Przemo24. How many players can be on multiplayer? Can we hire workers like in Farming Simulator?
We plan to. For now, we are aiming at least 4 players. We will try to bring the number up as much as the technicalities allow us. We'll have to test it out on the servers, but at least 4 players.
Mm-hmm.
Also, about the helpers, we will give you an option, as I mentioned, to set up a mining company, and you will be able to invite players to help you. So someone might join you and help operating, for example, dump truck or excavator, and you could probably set up a wage for them, for example, for helping you out. It will be a good starter for the newer players to join someone who has already well-developed mining company, a lot of wash plants, so they can help them and learn about the game more.
Oh, that's very like a friendly game for new players. So there's another question from Natalie Mayer. Is multiplayer for the playtest available?
Yes, the playtest will be incorporating multiplayer, but it will be separate into few playtests. It's not a one-time playtest. There will be playtest for the demo version. There will be playtest for multiplayer, and we will be playtesting also some other features. So you will get a chance to test out everything we incorporate in game.
So step by step. Another questions. Will we be able to place wash plants anywhere or only on hotspots? How does it look like?
Uh, yeah, I think I already answered that before. We will be able to place them anywhere we want.
Okay. And will there also be modern vehicles?
Modern vehicles, yeah?
Vehicles, yes.
Yeah, okay. Yes, there will be modern vehicles. We will incorporate some more complex looking and bigger machines later into the game.
Nice. So another question is: will be there different puzzles from Leonard 133?
Yes, there will be a lot of different parcels. I think I will get back to it when I get to a screen showing one of the parcels. Right now, I
All
would
right.
just go with the rest of the screenshots, if possible.
So now we will focus on the screenshots, and later we will go to the more like technical questions in the Q&A from the last part.
Yeah, exactly. Some questions may arise as we go through rest of the screenshots, so just keep writing them and we will go back to them. Right now, I'm showcasing you the inside of a shop. We redecorated, we tried to make a shop that resembles big hangars, full of supplies like small diesel water pump and some hoses, power generators, and all the stuff that will be used for upgrading, for repairs, any accessories that you will need to operate your mine. Everything could be found in one place, as it is mostly in real life.
There, about the places, I got here a question. In the future, will be able to mine in other areas around the world or just in Alaska? Is there something like this in plans?
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. I won't spoil much details, but we plan to expand the excavating on the whole world. Definitely. Right now,
Damn.
we are trying to squeeze out the soul of Alaska, of the harsh environment, and it's the capital of gold mining. But then we will just spread to the other interesting regions when the gold is excavated.
That sounds really nice. Um, okay, so let's go to another question. Will be crossplay with the game? From Jeremy Bordeaux. I hope I spell it right.
Okay, about the crossplay, we will allow only one platform multiplayer, so the PC players will be able to play on PC and consoles only on consoles. Unfortunately, it's due to the technical limitations, and it's the first time we're incorporating multiplayer into a game. So we would like to get the base right before trying something as crazy as crossplay.
Okay. Um, there is a question about mods, but it will be answered later. Or you can answer now. Like, are you planning to add support for mods?
I will go but back to it later, definitely.
All
I
right.
would like to go back to the screen. Right now, I'm showcasing you the workshop that will be also available. You will be able to buy a house, but also your personal garage workshop. You'll able to set up some gold finishing machines there, use it as a storage, park your pickup there, spare machines. Also, a bit of repairing will be available there. You will have a workbench that will be that will allow you to repair some things and edit. But I will go with more details on the other occasion.
Okay. Another question, like, can you do other things with gold besides selling it?
Yes, that's a good question. Thank you.
Haha.
Yes, you will be able to collect the gold nuggets and the gold flour from the wash plants. You will be able to sell it in the pawn shop to this guy collecting gold, but you will also be able to smelt it yourself. You will be able to sell the gold bars. You will be able to stack the gold bars and play with the price on the market of the gold, and hoard them and sell them at the best price or something like that.
So much more possibilities with this one.
Yeah, exactly. Also, if you will join someone's session, you will be able to set up how much gold you want to split, or you will be able to pay them in dollars if you want and get all the gold to yourself. It will be up to you, as you will be setting up your personal gold mine company.
All right.
Let's get to another screenshots. Okay, here we have a dozer. Standard dozer will definitely work hard to improve the mechanics of cutting the dirt. So it will be going through the dirt like a butter, like through the butter, like knife through the butter. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Uh, let's go next. Here we have panning. As I mentioned, you will be able to pan in the river, in the lakes. There is also a few of the machines in the back.
All right. I got another question for you. Maximum size for gold bars. Is there something like this?
I think we will do a few presets of the sizes. I don't think that someone would smelt a gold bar of the size of the car or the pickup. But yeah, I think like 3, 4 different sizes will be available, and if you want to smelt more gold, you will just have to smelt more bars.
Okay.
Something like this. I think it's
Uh,
fair.
I've got another question. More ores than gold coming, or it will be just gold?
Mm, that's good question. Also, we
Yeah.
are the gold mining simulator, so we will be focusing mainly on the gold. But you will be also able to excavate the magnetite as it was in the prequel. I think there will be also a way to obtain some other precious materials, but I will leave it at that for now.
Ah, the mystery
Yeah, the
to
mystery.
build the suspense.
We are open to many possibilities, and we will listen to your feedback, guys. So yeah, every topic is open.
Yeah, so feel free to to write your opinion and your ideas, of course. So another question for you, Michael: are there other activities besides just mining?
Yes, they are. Here is one of the NPCs, and there will be many on the map. You'll be able to interact with them, talk with them. You'll be able to learn their story and help them. There will be some different quests, side jobs that you will be able to earn some money to start the game. It will be a good Kickstarter for you to earn some money helping others, then buy some bigger machines. You will be able to obtain some unique items from them and earn their gratitude.
Unique items like what? Because got there a question. Can we own the guns in the picture from Super Deep?
Uh, the guns are only on the display. It's a part of the no the environment
Cosmetics.
cosmetics exactly.
Okay, so will there be a story?
A story, yes, there will be a story. There will be a really, I think, really good tutorial with a story incorporated in it. But we will definitely polish it and let the in-house test it. So it will be definitely good, and the players will approve it.
Okay. As I see, Spinksov asked about fishing. Will be there fishing in Gold Mining Simulator 2?
Yes, I'm surprised that a lot of people are asking about the fishing mechanics. I think it's really popular. It's like the gold mining and fishing is second requested mechanics in the gold mining too. So we will think about that. I think it would be a good side quest and spare time activity when you have already finished, excavating all the gold, or want to have some leisure time with your friends. You could, go fishing in the multiplayer.
I have a like pun related to it, but um, I have like full head full of jokes. Um, okay, so let's go to another question. Will there be metal detectors?
Yes, there will be. There should be. There was one on the screenshot in the background, but I think it got moved a little bit and it's not visible on the camera. But yeah, there is already a metal detector. And you can go explore the map and look for some nuggets that is really above the ground or somewhere near the surface.
Okay, I see the extension from Spinning Off, fishing. We are glad you like it. Okay, fishing gold. You can fish only fish or also a gold.
You will be able to fish for goldfish, and that it will grant you the free wishes.
Free wish.
It will be
Okay.
super rare fish. But if you fish the goldfish, you'll be a billionaire.
Goldfish. This is so, it's like a pun, goldfish, but it's perfect. Okay, so the question, can bears kill you? By Adamski.
No. We will still aim at the Peggy 3 so everyone can enjoy the game. But the bears will be somewhere in the distance. That there will definitely be a more active wildlife in the Alaska.
So you need to bear with that.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
You,
I'm
you,
sorry, the
you you
jokes.
could feed them fishes as a bargain,
Yes.
so they leave you alone.
Goldfish. Okay. Um, how do you choose the players for the playtest? I think we are gonna answer that later, yes,
Uh,
Michael?
yeah, well, I think we can just answer that. For the playtest, everyone can sign up for the playtest, and I think it will be just open for everyone. So remember to sign up, and we will definitely open them for everyone, at least the first few playtests, and you will be notified that they are available. You'll be able to download the game then and test them. And don't forget to leave some feedback, because we'll be going through everything and trying to incorporate it in the game. And if not, definitely discussing it as a possibility.
We've got a question from Levin. I hope I spelled right. Will the machines from the trailer be in the game? Will they be more detailed or as low quality as in trailer?
There will be more detailed textures, more detailed models, more detailed mechanics, and everything will be polished. So these were just the skeletal meshes, the preview meshes. They are already working and are incorporated in the game. There is a lot of wash plants to choose from, and you will see them in the next iterations of the game. We'll also hold devlogs on our Steam page. That's a pretty valuable information for you players. We'll hold the devlogs and we'll be explaining what we are working on right now. We'll be showing you in details what is being developed. We'll give you some video breakdowns, some screenshots. Then you will be able to see the machines, the wash plants that are already being made in the game.
All right. So how to sign up for a test?
You can just visit the Steam page of the Gold Mining Simulator 2. There should be a link in the description of the stream. And on the page, I can just show you. Here you will find the button to request access for the playtest.
Oh, nice. I've got another question for you about realistic water. Will be in Gold Mining Simulator 2 a realistic water?
Yes, there will be realistic water, as realistic as it could be. I will just go straight into the GIF where we are panning. Here is a bit of a preview of the water and the panning mechanics.
Can you show it?
It should be displayed on the screen in a few seconds. I think
Oh,
there's a bit of delay.
yeah, now I see it.
Okay. Can I scroll it? No, I wanted
Yeah,
I wanted to zoom in, but Steam doesn't
you
allow
can
that.
click Control and plus, and it should.
Nope. No,
Nope.
not in the stream, not in the Steam
No,
application.
no, yeah, okay. So there will be a playtest for console.
Yes, we are aiming at the playtest on consoles. We are also trying to. Let me just get to the screen I was on. Here. We are also trying to bring demo version of the game to consoles, so you can test out the game on the consoles and on the PC.
Oh, what about water? Is there flooding within the game? Is there a possibility of flooding?
No. You won't be able to swim, and you won't be able to dive deep in the river. You will be only able to get as far as to your waist height.
Okay. And there is a question. Do we have a, I guess, Polish language? Polish language in the game?
Yes, there will be localization and translation for every language that is supported in the GMS1, and we will also expand that to different languages. So everything will be translated.
Okay. And about the ponds and lakes to provide water. Can you build ponds and lakes to provide water?
It's a really interesting mechanic, but it's quite difficult to implement. We were discussing that in the early versions of the game, but we put it aside for now. We will first develop the full game when you can set up wash plants, multiplayer, of course, mine, and edit the terrain really good, really fast. And then we will take a look if it's a possibility or not. But there will be something other than that. As someone asked about flooding and digging in the water, there will be a biome that will be pretty difficult to dig in, but also full of gold, and it will be worth the trouble. There will be a risk of flooding your parcel, and you will have to pump out all the water before you can dig.
Okay. I've got another question for you from Jeremy. Bordeaux. Did I spell it right this time? Because I saw on the chat. I saw it. What about colorblind people?
I think, yeah, we will take a look at that when we'll be nearing the full release of the game. We will try to add a special option to make the game more available for everyone. Definitely. Also, that's why we are aiming at the custom
Bordeaux.
binding and custom the different setup support. I will just take the mic from you, Gabby. Sorry, because I'm stuck on this screen and I wanted to mention a few more things.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Let's change the background for the viewers
Yeah,
so
okay.
they will not fall asleep. So finishing up the pound shop. The pound shop, you will be able to sell the gold bars. You will be able to sell the gold. You will be able to sell any valuables that you will find and hidden treasures on the map. So it will be definitely worth exploring it. And I think you will be able to buy some stuff from the pound shop too. There will be more details soon. So let's just
All
leave
right.
our pound shop broker
Mystery.
here and skip. Yeah, here is what? Here is the excavator. Here is some cinematic view. Our main NPC, now our grandpa Jet, chilling in the excavator after the full day of work, and you will definitely get to know him better soon.
Chilling after work.
Yeah, another screenshot. This time the night scene. This is a part of the city. There will of course be day and night system, so you'll be able to drive at night, transport some vehicles and stuff. And there it is also another appearance of the new machine and new system that we are incorporating in the game. Apart from the transporting, of course.
All right.
Of course, you can see the UI as always and all the necessary stuff.
Oh, I've got you a question from Andy Incognito 22. Will you add points of interest around the map? And will the collection of story be in again?
I'm not sure about the story. I think the story will be passed verbally by the NPCs, but definitely, yes, there will be a lot of point of interest, and the main key feature is that the map will be open. It will be open world, so we'll be able to explore some hidden paths in the woods. And you'll be able to enter some buildings. You'll be able to go through the fences and stuff, and we will try to make it worth exploring. There will be the NPCs, there will be the collectibles, and there will be some hidden quests. And as I mentioned, some hidden items that you will be able to obtain.
All right. So, another question from Shamo24. Will we be able to mine on water using dredge?
Yes, I was waiting for this question. Apart from
I know.
fishing, there is the demand for dredge, and yes, we will tackle that. We will tackle the dredge. We already have some early designs. The dredge is more difficult because it's not driving. It's you will have to set it up somewhere near the water and operate it on water. So we are right now building like at least one is already finished, one big lake, and we'll try to incorporate dredging on the river. But this mechanic will be near the full development or added soon after the release.
Nice. So, there is another question about Easter eggs. A Polish Easter egg, but I will expand it. Will there in your game, Gold Mining Simulator 2, will it have Easter eggs?
Why do I feel like some of the devs from Code Horizon are in the chat and asking this question? Yes, that we will try to incorporate some Easter eggs. Of course, we will try to have some fun, but we will. No, it will be not some game breaking, and it will be related to gold mining and Alaska.
Oh, by the way, I see there is a question, another question about the subject about stockpile dirt. Will it be there?
Stockpile dirt. I think I know what you're talking about. I will explain this topic. Mm, we will definitely add a possibility to drop the dirt outside of the parcel, so you can hoard the overburden for building ramps or something like that. You will be able to put some dirt aside for later. You also will be able to, or maybe I will just leave it at that. Yeah, you will be able to put the
Another
dirt
secret.
and build some
Suspense.
yeah, a little bit of I mean little mountains of dirt to use in wash plants later.
All right. By the way, how big is the map compared to the first game?
It's huge. It's huge. It's big. It takes a lot of time to go from one end to the other, so you will be able to get lost, but you will have a map, so you won't get lost. Don't worry. Also, some navigation. Yes, there will be a lot of to explore. I can't tell you exact measurements because it's different engine, but it will be counted in kilometers or miles.
Oh,
Yeah, in miles. So it
wow,
will be huge.
that's it's gonna be huge. So, Scott Meadows asked, "What about tailings?"
Yes, that's the question I was waiting when I was talking about hoarding the ground. We are at the point of testing the tailings. We would love, of course, to add them to the game and let players decide what to do with them. In the first game, there was an attempt at improving at adding them to the game, but they were really performance consuming. Now, as we are on the Unreal Engine, we will check how they are performing now, and it's a possibility that they will be added. Yes.
So that sounds nice. Okay, so do we have any screenshots left?
Oh yes, we have 2 screenshots left.
All right, so let's go to another one.
Okay, here we have a fleet that is already in the game. You can see the truck, you can see the 2 dozers, drills, loaders, dump trucks, excavators. And of course, it's just the base. We will try to expand it even more, add some bigger machines. It may not seem as they are this big, but if we would to put here a player, you would see how tiny it is. The current bulldozer that is on the left, the white bluish one, is the size of the D11 from the cat, so it's pretty big right now, and I think our players will appreciate. They were always asking for bigger machines, and they will get them.
At your service, yes.
Exactly. We listen to you guys. Make sure to visit our Discord channel. We go through every suggestion there is posted there. So
Okay. So, are there any more questions about the trailer and about the screens? Are you using YPP or your own voxel engine?
okay, we are using our own custom mechanic that we implemented in the engine. It's not exactly using voxels, but it's custom made internally in
Uh,
Horizon.
there is a question, and can you explain what means YPP?
It was the voxel plugin for the Terrain edition for the Unreal Engine.
Aha, all right.
Yeah, it's already it's should be plug and play, but yeah, it's already made
Oh,
plugin for editing terrain.
uh,
But we tackled
okay.
it in a bit of different way because we are already thinking about multiplayer and console and stuff, and we decided to do it internally.
By the way, Scott asks about answering the FAL 1-1. When is the playtest?
Okay, the playtest will be available in a few months. As I mentioned, the demo version will be in the first half of this year, and the playtest should be maybe somewhere. I wouldn't say an exact date, but it should be pretty soon. We are thinking about a playtest for the multiplayer, of course, and the maybe for the prologue. Uh, I can say for now. I can say for now, when we develop something big that needs playtest, we will definitely schedule playtest, notify everyone, and you will be allowed to download and test the game.
All right. So there is a question about when driving over dirt, the vehicles get stuck in game in Gold Mining Simulator 1. Has this been resolved in Gold Mining Simulator 2?
Yes, we believe it was resolved. We used a different approach to driving the vehicles, but we will also playtest it since we want to polish it as much as possible, and you will also be able to tell us when playtesting if something needs to be corrected or if you would improve something.
The question from Zykotesh: will there be dynamite so we can blow stuff up? Will be there.
If I'm not sure if you saw the roadmap, but there is already dynamite on the list for the GMS1. We will try to add a new mechanic in the prequel and testing the dynamite out there. And if it's successful, if you guys like it, we will incorporate that in GMS2, of course.
All right. Um, so maybe we'll move to the part with the technical answers.
Yeah, I
If
could
it's the
also
last
go.
screen.
Yeah, I could also go through the GIFs and description really fast and just briefly describe you what you see right now. The last screenshot is just that of a parcel, and I promise that I will explain owning the ground. So as you can see, here is one parcel. There is another parcel in the distance, some buildings, and yes, you will be able to build, to buy rights, uh, buy a plot of land or lease it in the appropriate building, and you will be able to buy digging grounds parcels around and expand your mining experience, so you wouldn't have to transfer all the things from one parcel to another. You could just buy the neighboring area and prepare it for excavating, and if you excavate the whole area, you can just then pack up and go to some other biomes and explore them once you are ready and have more sophisticated machines.
All right. So let's go to GIFs, shall we?
Sure. I think it will be pretty fast. Here we have the realistic mining simulation, and as you can see, we are digging, we are editing the ground. You will be able to dig, to use the loader, to use the dump truck, as it was in the GMS1. And of course, we will try to make it better at some better VFX. The digging on different parcels will be also different because you will be digging in the wet ground, in the pretty hard, a bit frozen ground. So it will be all different, and there will be some rocks and stuff in the dirt. Multiplayer, of course, the requested feature. I already told about that, so I will just skip this aspect. Repairs and upgrades. The machines will be breaking down. You will have to repair them. You will have to change the things that were broken, as it was in the previous game. The panning, we tried to add some more interesting shaders and mechanics into that. So there will be some boulders that you will have to take out of the pan. There will be the black sand. There will be the sand. The sand will be dissolving, and the mud will be dissolving in the bowl. You will have to clear it pretty often. I think it should be enjoyable for the players. I know a lot of people loved the hog pan and this mechanic. It was really satisfying to pick up the nuggets that you earn through digging with the shovel.
And feel.
Yeah.
There is a question from Scott Meadows. What about Quad 3 and terrain streaming? Will performance and optimization be better?
Yes, it has to be better because we are aiming at multiplayer, so it will definitely be polished. So it's quite smooth, and there are no lags in between mining.
All right, and I see the another question which pops up really frequently is about the cost of the game.
Cost of the game, yes, it will be a bit higher, as we said at the start. It will be a bit higher than the prequel because we are already, upgrading the engine. We are adding new textures, new graphics. There will be multiplayer. There will be a lot of different new options and game modes. But don't worry, we will try to make it affordable, and it won't be some crazy price like other games. We'll try to keep it reasonable for you.
I think that's fair, like Evans59 said on the chat. And will there be logging equipment also? Will be there that kind of option?
Loading equipment.
Logging,
I'm not.
logging equipment.
I'm not sure if I understand.
Logging, log the trees. Yes, Michael Ryan. Did you mean like
Okay.
log?
Look, yeah, there. Yeah, you will be able to cut the trees down. You will be able to take them. You will be able to transport the logs to the Damn, I forgot the English name. Sorry. The place that processes the wood, make the no, wood into pieces. Yeah. Sorry, I totally forgot the name. But yeah, you will be able to use that. You will have an axe. You will be able to use maybe even a saw in the game. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And I heard the keyword equipment. You will have a backpack. You will have a backpack for all the necessities, for all the small items like the screwdriver, maybe the hammer, or of the things like the screws and bolts that you will need for the repairs. I think it would be the players will be happy, so they don't have to carry everything by hand. But we are not dropping the mechanic of carrying everything separately. The backpack will be limited and it will be only available for the accessories and tools. The rest of the things you will have to carry yourself.
Carry on. And now what about ray tracing?
Yes, that ray tracing will be available in our game. We will make both the performance mode and some medium, some high quality graphics. Even we will aim at the cinematic mode where players with the newest RTXs will be able to flex and see the beautiful Alaska as it is in our game.
Yeah, Alaska looks in this game looks really nice. I told you like before, I want to get outside and go for a walk and breathe fresh air. Okay, so another question: Will you be able to carry more than one mat at time from Maxwell Slower?
Yes, you will be able to, and not only in GMS1, not only in GMS2, but also in the GMS1. This feature is already being implemented, and you can just take a look at the news. There should be soon some more info of the release date of this update in the game.
All right.
I will,
The question from Adomski121: Do I need NASA PC to run it? About the do you need a NASA PC like super cool big computer, or it can run on a like simple computer?
no, definitely we will aim at the players with not so expensive rigs. We know that not everyone can afford the newest RTXs. Also, this game is aimed at consoles, the next gen consoles, but also the consoles are a bit limited, so we are optimizing this game as much as possible. So even players with old gen RTXs or even old gen cards can run it. Maybe it will be in the performance mode, but they will still be able to enjoy mining and the new experience.
So you can play it on laptop, for example.
Yeah, definitely. It should run on the laptops.
All right.
I will also go take the mic from you again, Gabi. I will also go through the highlights. And
Okay.
I think we'll be finished with the Steam page card.
Sure.
The highlights, I will just go through the bottom. Why not? Let's make it more interesting. Harsh Alaskan environment. Yes, there will be harsh Alaskan environment. Side jobs and quests. As I mentioned, quests from the NPCs and side jobs, so you can earn some money for the upgrades of the wash plants or earn some money for the first excavator. You can also take a break from the mining with shovel and explore the land. Maybe look for more beautiful places to dig. Maybe gold that is richer. You'll be also able to use the what was that? The nugget metal detector.
Nugget?
Yeah, the metal
Yeah, metal.
detector looking for nuggets. Another thing that boosts the exploration. You'll be able to drill the parcels and check the gold density to take a look if it's worth buying or leasing. There will be definitely a lot of options. Expansive maps with 5 different biomes. I already mentioned them. Here are a few of them, but you will be able to discover them in game. I won't spoil as much. Challenging gameplay. Resource management will be really important, as it was in the prequel. Managing your cash, loans, managing the fuel, managing the upgrades, and your time during the day. It will all be taken into the account. Weather and time cycles, I think it's a given. Transporting all your belongings or building a shed to store them. And as I mentioned, you will be able to chop down the trees, and then you will be able to build a shed, for example, or a small wooden cabin so you can sleep in it. You can build a shed for storing the items. You will be able to build some fences to make your parcel more beautiful. So you not only will be able to mm, you not will only will be able to edit the terrain, the digging ground, but you will also be able to go beyond that. You will be able to build in this world. You will be able to decorate it so you feel at home at your own parcel.
Damn. There is many possibilities with this one.
Exactly. You will be able even to bring your family, I mean friends, in the multiplayer to your home after you build it.
That could feel cozy. Will there be tents from Michael Ryan? Question.
Tents. Yes, there will be tents. Tents will be. I think there was an idea to sell tents at the pound shop. But yeah, you will be able to have a tent or two on the parcel so you can just sleep and skip the night. But it will be a bit dangerous and you won't be able to be as rested as sleeping in the bed. But yeah, you will be able to skip part of the night in the tent. You will be able to buy tent for other players. Definitely.
Okay, there is a question from a follow 101. What can you do with gold besides smelt?
I think I already answered that early in the Q&A session. We could just, if you want to know the details, you can just go back and see the recap. But you will be able to smell the gold yourself, sell it, and look at the marketplace. Yeah, the marketplace.
All right. So, is it everything from the Steam and
No.
gifts?
We still have three headings. So repairs and
All right.
upgrades, maintaining equipment. So refilling the oil in machines, refueling them, clearing them, clearing the wash plants, and checking if they are working correctly. The pieces that can be broken will have to be repaired as they break, and upgrading the machines will try to give you maybe some better engines to run in the wash plants, maybe some better water jets, some kind of upgrades. So you don't have to sell the whole wash plants. You can just upgrade some of the parts that are lacking, or maybe just upgrade them.
There is a question about lobby. How big lobby we can have in this game?
4 players. 4 players. We are aiming for more. Okay, multiplayer mode. Yeah, we are already at this point when we are discussing the multiplayer mode. Yes, 4 players. If the technicalities allow us, we will allow you to add more friends. You will be able to either compete with your friends on the save, or just give them permission to own the save, as to have the same permission as you, and cooperate and share equipment and stuff. You will have a variety of options. Yeah, so just as it is written down here.
The possibilities are limitless.
Exactly.
Questions: Are the maps procedurally generated, or are they the same every time I start a new game? From Brad M73.
No, the maps aren't procedurally generated. They are custom made by us, and they will be the same all the time. But this map is so huge that you won't be able to get bored this quickly. Also, the gold patterns will change, so you will have to look for gold spots, hotspots in the parcel every time. It will be different. So there will be a lot of changes every playthrough.
What about the playtest? We can play with friends, or we join the random lobby from Kazaul 98.
You'll be able to
Question.
play with your friends. When you get the game, you will just get the demo version of multiplayer, but we will try to incorporate the lobbying, and you will just able to host a session and invite your friends. So you'll be able to play this with friends. So make sure to share the card with them and encourage them to also sign up for the playtest, because signing up for the playtest is only then they will be able to play with you.
So, any more questions about multiplayer? When playtest, I think we already answered that question before.
Yes, it was answered several times.
All right. And another question: what if friends don't own the same DLC as you? Would they be able to use the machine that one player have from a DLC?
I think that we'll have to discuss that. We don't have a statement on this yet. We are not sure.
Okay. Okay, and I think there's a question from Fal11. Will there be a third person camera outside of a vehicle?
Yes, there will be the first person camera, there will be the orbiting camera, there will be the camera that is focused on the bucket of the excavator, and the first person too. There will be the same options that are in the the prequel, sorry.
Okay. So, any more questions about multiplayer? Okay, so I think we can move to another GIF and a Q&A from the technical view.
I think we already finished with the GIFs. There was only the simulation of mining and stuff, so I just
Okay.
skip that. We can go to the list that we collected from the Discord and comments of you under
Okay.
the videos and the Steam page card release.
Okay, there is one question from Renegoch. How much of what we see is actually in game and not AI generated?
Nothing is AI generated in here. The map, the models are already in the game. You can drive, you can dig, you can set up wash plants. So I would say that most of it is in the game, but we are still polishing the terrain so we can make it bigger, so it is available in the multiplayer. Everything you see on the screenshots, it's already somehow in the game.
All right. And James Wood, the question about tailings was answered before in this stream, Michael, because we were talking about tailings.
Yes, we're talking about tailings. We try to incorporate them, but we will see how it impacts the performance.
Okay, another fight with bear. No, a bear won't attack us. Okay, because we can see bear, yes, Michael, but it can't attack us in game.
Yes, there won't be any attacking. We are still aiming at Peggy 3, so there will be no shooting, no dying, no attacking. There will be just some wildlife in the distance, so you will be able to feel the wildlife and the living Alaska.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, so let's go to the technical part. If you're after gifts and after the Steam card.
Yeah, we can just go there. I will be waiting for the questions. Gabby is representing the voice as the community, so she will be reading all the questions we have assembled.
All right. So there were some questions about modding. So, will there be modding sport?
Oh yeah, we understand how curious and how fun the modding would be for the game. But for now, we are leaving it as an open topic after the premiere. We will, of course, try to tackle it. It's quite difficult to incorporate for some of the titles. but we don't say no. Of course, we would love to if it was, like
Doable.
doable and we had experience. We would just click it and give it to you. But we will have to first finish the game and then look at the modding from the technical side.
Yeah, personally, I love the modding option because the imagination of players and modders is just infinite. All right, how long is Gold Mining Simulator 2 in development?
Oh, that's a good question. As most of you have already heard, I guess at least, we are new team at Code Horizon. We've been here for a year. I think at the end, at the not end, sorry, at the start of 2024, we took over the studio. The whole team was changed, so we are just new in the game. And this is I think the early 2024 was when the game was started. The previous team already did some rough demos and rough gameplays, but they did it on Unreal Engine 4 and it wasn't fully complete, so we just had to update the engine to Unreal Engine 5. We had to implement digging and most of the stuff from scratch. So I think it's honest to say that the game development was really started at 2024, and what you see right now is what we developed from scratch, basically.
Well, I see you have put a lot of work in this because it looks solid. Tell me about the graphics, yes? Will the work machine graphics be like in the video?
No, they will definitely be improved. As I mentioned earlier, there will be the hydraulics added, the textures will be more complex, the models will be more complex and better looking. We'll also go for the retexture because we don't like the colors right now. The red excavator is pretty good, but definitely there will be better looking excavator when it was orange or yellow. It is what the players are used to seeing.
Okay. And what about mining vehicles? Will there be mining vehicles traveling in traffic or NPCs working in the mine?
There won't be NPCs working in the mine because it would be a whole different system of AI workers. But yes, there will be NPCs in the wilderness, in the town. You will be able to interact with them, and yeah, as we mentioned the quest system earlier.
Do you have a favorite NPC of your own?
Oh yeah, I have a favorite NPC, and actually he is right here. I can show you guys.
Show it to us.
No, this one. The pawn shop broker. It's my favorite NPC because he also has glasses, and it's kind of similar to Keanu Reeves, but retired and quite old. He has that Keanu Reeves vibes.
Now I won't unsee it, and yeah, hello samurai. All right, I can understand why it's your favorite NPC. Okay, will there be rocks or something while digging? So we need to break it with a hydraulic breaker, and it'll be more like enjoyable.
Oh yeah, I already mentioned that there will be some debris. You will have to clean the parcel before you get to digging. You will have to get rid of the overburden from the top. So definitely.
All right. So, will the vehicles in the trailer, which are missing lots of features like hydraulics, be in the game like this?
I already answered that previously.
Brad M73, yeah, kinda. It looks like that. He looks like that, kind of. Mm, okay. Any word on custom difficulty settings?
Yes, there will definitely be both the graphic and custom difficulty settings. Uh, we will. I'm not sure how we'll tackle that, but definitely the prices will be higher. Maybe the fuel usage will be higher. You won't get. Maybe you won't even get any starting money, so you'll have to start from scratch, going with the shovel and panning for the first dollar, first nugget.
Nugget. All right. So, do we have a multiple dig sites per claim? Will we have overbrush that we need to clear before digging?
Yes, the overbrush, the overburden, yeah, there will be, and yes, you will have. It will be available for you to buy one plot of land, different plot of lands. You will be able to expand your gold mine and your property, or just move out to the other place in the map totally.
All right. Okay. So about NPC, I think did we answer that one? But I will read it anyway. Will there be NPC staff we can hire to operate machines on the claim, so you are not a one-man show when playing single-player mode?
Oh, I think this question needs a bit more attention. We are still discussing about that, guys. We know some of you want AI workers and the automation, while on the other hand, the gold mining experience is strictly first person. You know, you are the person operating the excavator. You are the one bringing the buckets. You are the one cleaning the gold, plugging in the stuff, transporting it. It's the soul of mining. The soul of Gold Rush is doing it the hard way yourself, not letting other people automate it for you. If you would set up everything, you would just be sitting in the chair, sipping coffee and looking at the dollars and the gold nuggets flowing into your UI, into your charts. But there will be multiplayer. It will be easily available, so you will be able to ask, invite other players to join you, to help you. You'll be able to post some job listings even for your own mining company. Uh, Also, the workers would be quite difficult to implement good, because you would have to show him which area he can dig. You would have to operate the excavator. He would he might run over your plugs and cables and destroy them or stuff like that, and it would be really difficult to prevent that. But we are open, and I think once we are close to release, we'll post some polls, some forms. We'll discuss with you.
Yeah, and you put many updates on the Discord, so when you do some changes, you let us know.
Yeah,
Let your community know
exactly,
about this.
on the Discord and in the devlogs on the Steam page. So we will always be updated about what is going on in the game.
Yeah. So, will the person you sell gold to have a limited pool of money to give you when you sell gold, or
Uh,
there's no limit?
as a pound broker, I think he should even have a limited pool of money, because the pound brokers don't have that much gold. That much money all the time. But if you go to straight to the bank will have unlimited resources.
Unlimited power. um, okay, Fal11 asks how many people working on GMS2?
Right now, it's a team of about uh, oh, uh, 8 people, I would say. Some programmers, some artists, some concept artists, and of course community managers. So it's quite a small team. We are an indie studio, and I would honestly say that on the GMS one there is even less developers working right now. But we are not dropping the GMS one. We will still support it. We have just published a whole new roadmap for the 2025. What we are trying and we plan to incorporate into the game before publishing the GMS2. So don't worry, both games will still be supported.
So there will be not, still a good quality. Okay, will the stock market have a more measurable impact on gameplay?
Yes, it will, since as I mentioned, you will be able to smelt your gold bars and stock them you know, in your house or somewhere, and you'll be able to sell them at better price later, for example.
Okay. And will there be a competitive season system like GMS1?
I already explained that. Yes, there will be, but it will be a bit different.
And once again, because I saw the questions, even if we answered it, because I thought we answered it like before, when will the game be released?
When okay, yes, the release of the full game. It's quite tricky since we can't say the exact date right now. We would of course like to release it as soon as possible for you guys, but we take your feedback seriously. That's why we will publish the demo version, prologue, and all the playtests. And I can honestly say that it will be you guys, all the players, that will decide if the game is ready to be released or not. We'll give you all the playtest. You will be able to tell from the devlogs if it's already it should if it should be already released, or there are some major functions missing or some things needs improvement. You will be really good updated, so you will be able to tell us.
Okay, about the questions. There is a one from chat. Keyboard. Are the consoles better, simpler than GMS one, or the same?
Consoles. I'm not sure in what way they could be better.
Controls. Yeah,
Controls.
controls.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Sorry, I heard consoles.
yeah.
Controls. Yes, controls will be better. We heard your voices in the reviews and in the forums that they are not as easy to operate, the machines, the excavators. We already started reworking them. We are also setting up a group of gold mining experts or in the Discord that will be testing the new controls. You will also get to test them in the demo version and playtest. So uh, definitely, it should be better. We want it to be better, and you will be able to find out in the playtest if they are better and tell us. If something is still wrong, we will correct them so they are intuitive.
That's good when the controls are intuitive, because when I sometimes open some applications and I see the UI, my eyes are crying. So it's good to have a good UI.
Yeah, we try to
Okay.
keep the UI as simple as
Mhm.
possible and as we try to make it not distractive and let you focus on the gameplay.
The UI is nice, it's clean, and I like it. Okay, tell me, will the game have the same difficulty options as GMS1?
Yes and no. It depends because it will be customizable. You will be able to customize your experience.
Okay, sounds legit. All right, on the Steam page, it looks like as you are digging, you can fill your dig site with water from the open world exploration GIF in Steam description. Is this a new game mechanic of having to battle against pump water
Oh, I think I know
out of your digs?
I think I know what this player means.
Mhm.
Here is in the GIF section when we dive with the here when we dive with the bucket of the excavator into the water. Uh, there won't be any pond making and lake making. It's an interesting mechanic, but we don't know how it would work out with our digging system. First of all, we want to make a game for you where you can drive really well excavators and all the machines, when you can dig on a big parcels and the game is optimized and there is multiplayer and you have lots of wash plants. Then we will try to incorporate some other interesting mechanics like this. But there will be one biome where there will be possibility of water level, groundwater level rising, and you will have to pump out of the water before going into digging.
All right. So tell me, because I think we answered that too, is the game coming to consoles?
Yes, the game is also coming to consoles. We are targeting the next gen consoles, the newer versions. Uh, we will try to hold the premiere. If we don't manage to premiere to hold the premiere on PC and consoles on par, the consoles will drop soon after, because the consoles are being developed at the same time as the PC.
Oh, okay. Simultaneously.
Yeah,
Okay.
simultaneous development. The consoles will have a bit more tricky multiplayer to implement, so that's why.
I have another question. No, wait. In addition to not the previous question, but the previous, um, is there a mechanic that you can use water to thaw out permafrost that would persist through all times of year, not just winter?
Oh, it's an interesting idea. We would have to consult our gold mining experts about this mechanic because it's a bit unreal, I would say. But if it's actually being used and I'm not sure, maybe some hot springs that melt the dirt around and you can dig around them. That would be cool. That would be cool.
Yeah. Hot Springs. All right. Tell me, will it be available on old gen consoles like PS4, the game?
We would love to. We would love to bring it also on the old gen consoles, but I'll be honest. Unreal Engine 5 is quite performance heavy, so we are not sure if we will be able to bring it to the old gen consoles. We will try once we are further in the production, but we are not sure if we will make it.
I see. So it's like random or how to say. Uh, if it will work out, it will work out. Tell
Yes,
me,
we'll have to just see for yourself.
all right, will consoles be able to playtest online?
If there is an option, yes, definitely. If there is option to playtest multiplayer, we will allow it, and we would like to hear your feedback, also on the consoles.
Um, so will be there more breakable objects like excavator tracks and engine? Will it be a realistic damage model?
Yes, we will try to implement that. Our designer is already working on the new things that could break down and expanding the failure system. So definitely you will see something fresh, something new, maybe some new tools and usage of them.
Oh, there is a question from the chat from Nick Gold prospecting. When is the Orange Beast coming to console?
Oh no, GMS1 related question alert. Uh, let's skip it. No, no, no.
Let's keep it. Okay.
Let's be professional. The Orange Beast is actually right now being ported. There is this difficulty that the whole waterfall wally will not fit into the consoles, as we mentioned. So we won't be able to. We won't be able to port the whole DLC. But as a bonus, we are trying to at least get you the Cordulus and the huge excavator, so you can mine with bigger machines.
Okay. What about machines? Will machines need maintenance, like oil changes, changing whole tracks? Will grass break if something hits it?
Uh, yes, the machines will need maintenance, like replacing the fuel filters, adding oil, maybe you will power washing them to keep them clean and cleaning all the hinges. Yes, they will. They will.
So I guess we answered that question too. But will there be a dredge?
Yes, we will. We have it on our list. Yes, we have it on our development list.
Okay. So another one. How will the dirt interact with the excavator, dozer, front loader, and shovel? Those things can make or break a mining game. There is little glimpses of mining in the trailer, but not detailed enough to fully see how the digging mechanics work. So how is it with this?
I think there is some better view in the GIF. Which one? Oh, the first one. Sorry. Yeah, you will be able to. It should be better than in the first game. I would just say that. Yeah, we are trying to make it more smooth. We are trying to update it faster, add more VFXs. As I mentioned earlier, there will be also some different grounds available, like the wet grounds, dry ground, some frozen ground. Like
All
this.
right. So Will there be customization, upgrade paths for the mining equipment, such as bigger buckets for excavator, stronger hydraulics for the front end loader?
Uh, that's cool idea. I think we were aiming at upgrades mostly in the wash plants, like changing engines, water jets, and stuff. Extending sluice boxes maybe. We are not sure that much about upgrading the machines. Maybe changing the bucket sizes, maybe changing the endings of the wash of the excavator, to carry items, to carry logs, to carry wash plants parts hanging on the chains or the steel cables, something like that.
I have another question for you. Uh, this has always been something I've wanted in a gold mining game. I'm sure you guys have not planned or implemented this feature, but will there be a scrapyard to buy broken, run-down equipment? It would be fun to build a wash plant out of parts you find at a junkyard, which is really a interesting idea.
Yes, it's interesting idea, and I approve, totally approve that. I also thought about the scrapyard. We had a discussion with the dev team, and yes, there will be scrapyard. I'm not going to go into details about this mechanic, but you will be able to find some broken stuff that you can repair and use in your mine.
Very
Definitely.
practical. What are the key similarities and differences between GMS1 and 2?
Oh, that's how do I say it? We hope it will be better. Definitely, it will have multiplayer, but it will still be about digging gold in Alaska. And the machines will be bigger. I think they will drive better, faster, and they will have more power. Also, the size will be bigger. And what else? The NPCs. I think we just implemented all the things that the community wanted all over the years in GMS2.
All right. And tell me about GMS2. Will the demo come to console as well, or just a PC?
Yes. Definitely, we'll try to bring it to the console as well, as I mentioned earlier.
And what about map? How will loading of the map work? Is it going to be like GMS, or is the whole map going to load it so there isn't loading times going between places? How
Uh,
did you solve that? How do you plan to solve that?
Yes, definitely. I know that it's annoying for the GMS1 players that there is this constant loading zones every minute that you drive. We already thought about that when implementing GMS2, and there shouldn't be any freezing. When loading zones, they should load automatically in the background, and you will be able to drive and play without interruption.
Okay. So tell me, will mining equipment have designated placement on each parcel of land?
Oh, already told that there you will
Ah,
be able to
okay.
place the wash plants wherever you want, and all the other buildings too.
And about screens and loading screens, will each area have a loading screen similar to GMS1?
Already answered.
All right. So, I think we answered that one too, but I will read it anyway. How will multiplayer work? Can we have dedicated servers, or is it just joining a friend's game when they are online? Is there a possibility of offline playing?
Yes, definitely you will be able to play offline, but also you will be able to invite your friends to join your session.
Okay, that's cool. Is there any game mode that contains clearly provided goals and or a loose type of story?
Uh, I think we already mentioned that there will be some story incorporated into the tutorial, and you will get to know the jet, the NPC jet, the grandpa jet. He will be your guide. Actually, he will teach you all the basics of mining, and there will be some further interactions later in the game with him.
Okay. So, Will it all come back to the fact that there will only be old machines and no new ones from well-known manufacturers like Liber or Volvo?
We tried to actually communicate with the cat, Liber, Volvo, but about using the machines, that the actual real world machines that they sell, but there was no response from their marketing team. And we know we would love to use the real world machines. So if any of the players, or if someone working at Volvo, for example, is watching our stream right now, please just contact us or just give us some info how we can communicate. So because we would like to use the machines in our game, but for now we would have to stick to some fictional brands and fictional machines.
Well, let's hope it will all work out. Tell me, Michael, will there be an upgrade system like an upgrade tree or something like that?
It was mentioned already.
All right, chopping trees, yes.
Chopping trees,
Uh,
selling them, making some wooden planks, building stuff with it. Definitely.
okay, goldfish wins it totally. Will there be frame generation for X support or DLSS for support or both?
We will try to give you everything that Unreal Engine 4, 5, sorry, offers. So yeah, that should be definitely supported.
Hmm. Okay, so I think it's all from our list. So we can read also a few questions from chat, and we are going to wrap. Yeah, Michael.
Yeah, we are going to wrap up the stream. I think we were aiming at 2 hours, but if there are no further questions, we will have to
Uh,
leave it at that.
I see a chat from Kazao98. Can you put answers on Discord?
Answers for all the questions. I think we can compile something, but also remember that the broadcast, you'll be also able to see the live.
Rewatch it.
Yes, a live
You will
real
be.
broadcast on the YouTube, but it will be broadcasted on the Steam page, on the Gold Mining 2 Steam page. So you will be able to go back and watch it again if you missed something.
Okay. And last two questions. Or do you have any more questions to us? From Follow 101, will cables hoses work like in GMS1?
Yes, there will be cable hoses. You will have to plug it to the water source, to the pump, to the power generator. It will work similarly to the prequel.
All right. And will we be able to tell the difference between overburdened pay dirt and bedrock in GMS2 from Halo Master GG?
Yes, definitely you will be able to differentiate the bedrock. The bedrock will also not be editable, so you will just be scratching with your excavator teeth, and there will be some notification as it was in GMS1, but there I wasn't thinking about differentiating the pay dirt from the from the casual dirt, because in real life there is no difference in them too. You have to pan it to see if there is some gold in it. I think we will leave it as this.
Okay, it's fair enough. I see there a comment from PJ and McKay. As long as cables, bucket, and TC don't fly into space, I will be happy. You don't plan to push them out to space, Michael?
Uh, yeah, there were some physics in GMS1 that caused them to fly, but they should be they should stay where you left them when loading the safe. I'm not sure if you drive with an excavator over a bucket. I'm not sure what happened to them. They might be crushed, but other than that, just leaving them on the table on the ground, they should stay as they were put.
And what about pressure system in GMS2?
Pressure system, yes, definitely also will be incorporated in GMS2.
Okay. Will there be a real train that drives around and maybe delivers anything? I guess we answered that question before, but why not to answer it again?
Yes, the train is only decorational and it will deliver things to the shop, the wash plant parts, but it won't drive around the map. It's just a form of supply for the wash plant dealer.
Okay. And question from often that kanji. If there are some biomes and also seasons, are there any differences in terms of gameplay between biomes? Biomes? Biomes?
Biomes. Yes,
Biomes.
there will be differences because if we have the winter biome, for example, or the highlands that you dig high into the mountains, there will be a really small excavation cap, like 1 month or 2 months, where when there's actually pretty warm temperature, so the dirt melts and it is possible to dig there. There will be a lot of gold since it's high in the mountains, but also you will be able to excavate for like month or two, and everything will be frozen again, and you will have to move to another biome. And as we mentioned, there will be some difficulties like water level rising, and you'll have to pump out the water from the holes that you dig up. And few cool other features, but you will get to know it later.
Okay. So there are a few other questions. Yeah, from Vohan Butternuts. Sorry if you already answered. I think we did, but we can answer it. It's not a problem. But are you planning for an early access release, or are you going to aim for a full release?
No, definitely there will be the demo version, playtest, and prologue release, so you'll get a chance to play and test it.
All right. Uh, Andrew Irvan writes just buckets. I got an excavator into space once. Wow.
Space,
um,
space, space excavator, tak?
like
Yeah.
space excavator, yes. And Oshot 83 writes asteroid miming simulator lol using lost equipment.
The
Nice. All right.
the Pioneer DLC extension when you use only shovel and the bucket for the whole game.
Yeah. Shovel in space. Okay. Do we have in this game a hydraulic simulation?
Yes. We answered that already. There will be hydraulic simulation. It was skipped in the trailer, but it will be incorporated in the full game. It's already in the machines right now working. Don't worry.
Okay, Florate wrote a weird question. Well, is the diggable plots going to be limited like Games One, or will we be able to dig in some areas that are not hard locked? Like, how much of a claim itself is diggable versus non-diggable? Weird question.
It's not a weird question. It's actually a pretty good question. We are quite limited by the size of the parcel, but we will try to make them as big as possible so you can choose in which place you dig. And there will be plots of land near to each other, so you will be able to transfer from one parcel to the other flawlessly.
Brad M73 wrote, did I hear space? I had to sit my headphones down for a couple of minutes. Will we be able to fly to a different planet?
Yes, asteroid excavation. Uh, I wonder if there is any
Uh,
gold on the asteroids. Maybe
well,
some
that
galactic
um,
mining simulation. Maybe.
Galactic makes it.
But about the space, as we are already in a pretty joking humor right now, we released Galactic mobile wash plant skin last season, actually, as a reward. So there is some galactic part in the game.
Well, at least this is galactic, yeah, because normally we will be on Earth, yes.
Exactly.
That's why we need modding tools. Yes, modding is love. Modding is life. Um,
Excavator with jetpack, so you can fly from the one parcel to the other.
that would be funny.
It would scare.
Games free. All right. Well, guys and girls, you heard it here first. I start mining sim. Well, that's a nice idea, but everything depends on the Code Horizon team, yeah, and their plans. Yeah, I know you're teasing, Brad. I'm 73. You made my evening.
I'm kind of scared for the people that joined like the last 5 minutes and are hearing about some. They wanted to know some basics of gold mining, and they are hearing about
Yeah.
asteroid excavation and jetpacks in excavators.
Oh, but that was really, really like relaxing.
Yeah, kind of an off topic. But as we're off topic right now, I will go with a topic closer to gold mining and actually aiming at GMS1 players. We will be holding a pre-season stream in 2 days. So you will be able to join and see us play and also talk about the plans for GMS1. We'll be talking about the roadmap. We'll be talking about the game. We will be teaching our community managers how to mine, how to start the leaderboard season. And this leaderboard season is kind of special because if we manage, there will be one small and one big surprise. If not, there will be only one surprise. And I can already say it, so it won't be a surprise. I will spoil it totally for you. But we'll be giving you a shovel skin this time, limited edition. We know that there was always skin for the machines and the wash plants. This time we are giving you a lifetime skin for shovel, so I think it will be worth competing this time. Also, another thing that changes will be increasing the top 10 to top 25, top 50, and top 100 of the players that will be awarded with skins. It's just that the top 100 will be awarded one skin to the shovel, and top 50 will be given 2 skins, and just as that rising. The skins are of pretty similar theme. You will be able to show them, to see them soon. And yeah, the top 10 will just give will be awarded 4 of them, so they will have something to choose from, what to play. And we also have a special mode, as always, with the bonuses hidden along the map. So there will be 22 bonuses in the leaderboard mode hidden, and you will be able to look for them and get some bonuses to, so like price discounts, like using less fuel, machine breaking less often, all the cool stuff that helps you compete with others. So be sure to check out our stream. You will be able to find some places because this time the bonuses are pretty well hidden. And if you find all the 22 bonuses, you will be given modern shovel also as a skin.
Okay, that was pretty informative. Okay, so I will be reading like a few more questions. Okay, from Super Deep. I missed the part about performance. Will the game use frame generation and new DLSS4?
Yes, we'll try to support that, definitely.
Okay. And what it's here like? Yeah, Brad M73. We already asked that question. There was no answer for us. So,
Is there anything else, or are we ready to wrap up with the stream? You will also be
I'm
able, guys, to ask us in the Discord if you forget about something, and you will be able to join us on the other stream. So we are open to questions. We are open to share what we are doing, and we want to create this game together with you. We want to give you the best gold mining experience, and we know that some of you are experts in the gold mining, heavy machines and stuff. So we will definitely listen to you, and we will work together to bring the best experience.
Thank you guys for being on the stream and asking questions. It's really amazing to see the support you give to our game, to our community. Is like fantastic. You are fantastic. Thank you very much for attending this stream.
Yeah, thank you very much. And for the people on the loop, there will be another rebroadcast of the stream starting soon. So thank you very much for attending, and see you soon.